What's up, guys? We're back, and kind of a different video today. I'm talking to you from a little checkpoint by the Santa Monica Mountains, and a little bit of my background here. Kind of just sitting down on this bench, got all my stuff back there. I did get up here about an hour ago, just to see the sunset, and there's LA off there in the distance. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah, guys, it's very beautiful outside today, and this trail usually takes me an hour to get to where I am. Today we did it in a whopping 42 minutes, guys. No stopping, no water breaks. Yeah, just sharing the peace and quiet with you guys. That little spot right down there, it's a little like there's tables and stuff, and that's where I was earlier watching the sunset right there. Yeah, like we was right there. They got some little benches there that are built, which just peers off into the distance. Beautiful stuff, right? Yeah, hiking is great. If you're not really like an outdoorsy person, just go out there and check it out. The people you'll meet outside in these areas are just super cool. Everyone's super chill. Yeah, it's a very positive environment, and you meet very positive people when you're out in places like this. Yeah, guys, nature is very healing, and I think that everyone should go out and literally touch some grass, alright? Like, not just like as in the saying, but actually go out there and go see some greenery. It's way better than being in the concrete jungle on the internet, right? So, you know what? Might as well show you guys around. I feel perfectly fine leaving my stuff here. Don't feel like anyone will come up and really do anything here. But we're gonna be safe. Keep an eye on our belongings anyways, though. Very cool. There's I believe it's a fire department office that they have over there. And yeah, it's never open when I'm up here, but this is also a campground. And so if you really wanted to, I think you can. Never mind. I don't think that's a thing anymore. It says no camping right here. But yes, you used to be able to camp here. No camping sign. But yeah, that wasn't the case before. This whole area you'd be able to camp and pretty much just pull up, set up your tent, camp, and then hike back down tomorrow, right? But unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. Probably due to people not respecting the environment and not leaving it how it was before they got here, right? But it's better to be like that than to have this place still open and just get trashed every day. So completely understandable. I wanted to talk to you guys about something off topic. Nothing to do with nature or anything like that. Or, you know what? It does have something to do with nature if you want to think about it that way. Today we're talking about zero care, okay? A lot of people will take this in a weird way where they'll assume that you're just a dickhead and you just don't care about other people's feelings and all this stuff that they'll try to spin on you, right? And that's not the case. And people that say that, they're hearing you, but they don't really hear you, right? I want you to know that you shouldn't ever be afraid to offend anybody, okay? Don't ever worry about offending anyone, and just always speak your piece and leave it how it is, If your piece, that your spoken truth is something that you know someone else doesn't want to hear or won't approve of hearing, right? There's no need to change how you feel or sugarcoat things because you want to appease their feelings, right? I think more people, men in general, need to adopt that and really live a lifestyle where they can authentically feel that way and exert their will on their environment and life in general, right? Yeah. I think it also takes a lot to get to a point like that. And, you know, everyone goes through trials and tribulations. And I feel that when you find yourself to a certain extent, right, to where you truly love yourself and you're truly content, truly content with your life situation and where you're currently at, right? I truly feel like you just naturally stop giving a shit about everything, right? You realize that no matter what happens, no matter what outcome plays out with anybody, right? At the end of the day, you're still living your life. Your life doesn't change, and you're still gonna go to the bed. You're still gonna go sleep in the same bed. You're still gonna live in the same amazing house that you do. You're gonna still have good food to eat every day, right? And so I feel like a lot of people are just too caught up in the little bullshit that doesn't matter, right? Whether it be just small losses in their life or maybe a failed relationship or just anything like that, right? And when I say zero care, I'm really applying this to life in general, but this is especially important when dealing with females, okay? When you're dealing with a girl, the more you care, the less she likes you, unfortunately, right? And so that goes against male hardwiring, right? Our minds are not built to think in that way, right? We think if we put more time, energy, effort into something, then it should progress and give us the same back, right? And unfortunately, that's just not the case, okay? And yeah, you need to get that through to your head and change the way you think when you're dealing with women. Because the more you like them, the less they like you, okay? And that's not something where we have to go and hate them for it, right? A lot of the times, they don't even like how they feel themselves. They don't like that they're hardwired like that, right? But it's okay. That's how Mother Nature created things to be, all right? So you gotta realize that it's always better to focus on your own path than to worry about any other girl or any other thing that doesn't matter. Because the more you put your thought to it and try to nurture it, it doesn't actually end in your favor. So you gotta realize that you need to just stop caring, okay? And when I say stop caring, I don't mean go be a dickhead to women, right? Women are beautiful. Love your women. Nurture your women. And respect your women, right? But that doesn't mean throw out all your own needs and boundaries and things you need to operate on your terms, right? You don't want to throw away all those things just to show and prove care and prove that you like a girl, right? Because 10 times out of 10, they will not respect that. All right, when you do that, they don't respect that. And so you got to understand that it doesn't make you an asshole, right, to not care. I don't want you to think that or have anyone make you think that you displaying these qualities makes you a dick. It doesn't, okay? It makes you a person that's centered in their own reality, and it makes you a person that's chasing your own goals. And if the side effect is you not caring about the outcome of your relationship with anybody, how is that a bad thing, right? How is it a bad thing when I'm worried about myself and that's just all I care about, you know? So I want you guys to know that it's okay to stick to your own path, and whoever tells you that you're an asshole or you're a dick or whatever for for not caring, okay? They're just downright delusional. And guys, there is a deer. There's a little deer right here. Hold on, sorry guys, I'm getting completely sidetracked. But let me see if I can get this little cheeky bugger on video. There. Anyways, deer got me sidetracked. Yeah, guys. Don't ever feel pressed to go out of your way to prove anything to anybody, right? Because chances are they don't really care, okay? It's more of a test to see where your head's at, right? So I would say my best advice to you, if you're struggling with putting yourself first and your emotions are affected by what women say to you and all this crap, right? My best advice to you is to, number one, remember ingrained to your head that women are not here to love you and women are not here to care for you, okay? Only you can do that for yourself. Number two, no woman is ever going to make you feel complete, okay? If you don't feel complete as an individual, you bringing a super bad chick to your life, okay? By bad, I mean hot. Chances are she's the negative bad type too, you know? Besides the point, but you bring in a female into your life that maybe you guys cuddle and sleep with every now and then, that's not gonna make you feel whole, right? You're gonna feel good. You'll feel happy and loved maybe for a little bit, but you're gonna go home, all right? Or maybe you're gonna wake up midnight, look in the mirror, and you're still gonna feel incomplete, right? So number two, no woman is ever going to make you feel complete. And number three, guys, this is the one that's really going to help you, okay? The more you like a girl and the more you show care for a girl, the more you put your time, energy, everything into a girl, the less she likes you, okay? Let that sink in for a little bit. Let's say it again, actually. The more you care and like a girl and give her your time, energy, emotions, the less she gives everything I just stated back to you, okay? The less she likes you. The more you care about her, the less she cares about you. The more you like her, the less she cares about you. So I want you to know, at the end of the day, the golden rule is you cannot fall in love with any of them, unfortunately, right? The second you do is the second you lose the emotional leverage. And if you lose the emotional leverage, it'll start seeping out in different ways, in sub-communications, in the way you talk to her, the way you look at her, the way you touch her, the way you hold her hand too long, the way you're just trying to hug up on her at all times, the way you're trying to bring her out in public all the time. Guys, little things like that matter, all right? And unfortunately, women will take advantage of that, right? The more you communicate subconsciously that you're feeling for her and your emotions are starting to take over, her beauty is starting to get you weak, it turns her off, right? It makes her, she starts thinking, why has he gone that way? Okay, does that makes him lower value? He's gone weak for my beauty, right? And so you gotta know, at the end of the day, you really can't care about any of them. And when I say you don't care about them, I don't mean like you don't care if they die, or you don't care if like some tragedy happens, okay? We're not talking about stuff like that. When I say care, I mean still care about them, right? But don't emotionally be so attached where you care about them so much where if they were to leave, you would just be absolutely destroyed, okay? That's the last thing you want. The second a girl knows that you are too emotionally attached, or that if she were to possibly leave, if she knew that if she would have left, you would feel hurt, all right, you lost. Unfortunately, you lost, okay? Because now she knows that she has control over your emotions, and that's the one thing a man can't ever be, okay? He can't ever let emotions get the better of him, okay? And don't ever let your emotions get the better of you. And one thing you have to know, guys, sorry, I'm gonna try to take a picture of this deer. It's not Saturday, stop talking about beer. But hold on, guys, we're gonna put this camera down and I'm gonna get a picture of this deer. Okay, so yeah, we got a picture of the deer. But yeah, guys, the second she knows that if she leaves, you'll be hurt, it's the second you lose. So how do we get around that? Well, you have to be comfortable in yourself and always be unattached, okay? And yeah, that might sound like you're just like hurt or some shit, right? But no, you're not, okay? When I say don't be attached, I mean you never fully emotionally just let your emotions run, right? With a girl. And when I say with the girl, I really honestly, I mean that with all aspects in a man's life, right? Because emotions are not a man's strong suit, or that's not an asset that men use to gain power and leverage just in life in general, right? An emotional man is never a man that can make good judgment, right? Emotions will always cloud a man's judgment, all right? So I want you to look in the mirror and really look in the mirror and tell yourself that, look in the mirror and say this: I am in control of my emotions do not control me, okay? My emotions do not control me, I am in control of my emotions. Just think about that for a second, okay? If you are in control of your own emotions at all times as a man, I mean, how can you be stopped? Who can get in your way, right? Because if you're able to logically think in every scenario, without... All right, my friends, sorry about that. My I ran out of space on my SD card, but we just reloaded. Ooh. All right, so sorry for that interference right there. I ran out of space on my SD card, like I said, but we're back on the trail now, headed down. And yeah, I wanted to get back to what I was saying. You know, really tell yourself this, because it's true, right? Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am in control of my emotions. My emotions are not in control of me. And like I said, just think about that for a second, right? How powerful is someone that is not influenced by their emotions ever, right? I mean, the fortitude on that man must be like impenetrable, right? So you got to realize that all men are capable of that, and that's how it should be. But it's just, we're so wired by just media, movies, songs, and all this bullshit that tells us to give in to our emotions, to express how we feel, and just completely open up with people, right? And you got to realize that the only people, as men, the only people you can go to about shit like that is other men, okay? Either your homies or, I don't know, just another guy that you trust with sensitive information, or you trust with not judging you if you open up, right? Because let me tell you this, women will never be able to just hear you out, okay? Everything that you give them can be used as ammunition against you, okay? When you're over here expressing all your feelings and emotions and things like that to a woman, first of all, it turns them off, right? They don't want to hear about that stuff. And B, they'll take it as weakness, and not only that, craft a new identity of you, all right? Their own version of you. Now, I'm not saying that that's you, okay? You can be the strongest individual, and if you display or say the wrong things, and you say things that get her to feel like you're emotionally weak, right? Or if you just open up about any sort of weakness in general, it just comes back to bite you in the ass later, right? So why even go through the confusion and just bullshit, right, of consulting with a woman about your man problems, right? If you just put 100% of your care towards yourself and things that you have to get done throughout the day, or things that matter to you, things that align with your purpose, or just things that you want to do for the day, you know, just for your own personal enjoyment and betterment, right? There's really no room and time and energy left when you're focusing on things like that to give to bullshit, right? And so when you find yourself just wondering so much and caring so much about what a girl thinks about you, or you just care so much about where this relationship is going between you two, you just care so much about, you just caring about girls too much, right? Unfortunately, my friend, you're probably not living a life that you know you're supposed to be living, or living a lifestyle that you know you're supposed to be living to progress you towards the lifestyle that you want in the end goal, right? So really know that the root problem of you caring and just feeling lost and all this, it's never a girl's fault, okay? So I don't think men understand this, or certain men that like to blame society and blame women for their own experiences or misfortunes with them. It's kind of like, I'm sorry, but if a girl leaves you, it's your fault. Right? Like, if a girl leaves you, it's your fault, unfortunately. And if you can't accept that for what it is, right? If you just can't see your own wrongs, what's up, my friend? If you can't acknowledge your own misplays, let's say that. And when I say misplays, I'm not saying it as like this is some kind of game, right? Well, it is some kind of game. If you think about it, it is some type of game. But I'm not saying in a sense where you're playing the game wrong, okay? Because there's playing the game wrong, and there's also being authentic with yourself, which I think is two completely different things that are very similar, right? So say you being so authentic, caring, and everything, that's you being authentic, right? You're showing all this care and love, you're giving her all this time, and maybe you just genuinely want to give that to her. You genuinely feel like she's worth all the time and effort you're putting in, right? That's great. That's you being authentic, cool, but women play games, okay, unfortunately. And so when you think you're being authentic and then you go and give a girl these things, all these signs of effort and everything, all this, you're showing all this care, you're so available for her, okay, she's not gonna see that as you being authentic, okay? She's gonna see that as you being a weak scrub. Unfortunately, that's how she sees it, right? So what you have to understand is it's great to be authentic, but realize that through some things that you may show while you're being authentic with her, it may lower her attraction for you. And it's unfortunate that it's like that, okay? But at the end of the day, the more you like her, the more you care about her, the less she likes and cares about you. And that is 100% a fact, okay? So I'm not saying go change your whole identity, be a dickhead now, and just flip off the world, right? That's not what I'm saying, okay? I'm saying be authentic to yourself, but don't lose yourself in the process of showing your authenticity to a woman because you like and care about her, okay? Because she's not gonna reciprocate that to you, okay? And so I want you to know that as unfortunate and as bad as it sounds, you're gonna have to withhold some specific things for maybe only talking with your guy friends, right? You don't want to ever display weakness towards a girl that you're, I don't know, maybe you're pursuing her or something, right? Because it's not gonna end well for you, unfortunately. And we're currently still walking down the trail. I saw that guy going up right now, so I don't know, that dude's on his night hike mission, but we're out here thugging it. Yeah, I got about, not too heavy of a bag, got about 42 to 45 pounds in the bag right now. Yeah, pretty manageable. And yeah, honestly, night hiking is such a vibe, guys. I love it. The one thing I don't like is the mosquitoes. But if I'm gonna be real with you guys, I haven't really had any problems with mosquitoes ever since I went to the Sierras like years ago. For some reason, I don't know, maybe I have like superhuman mosquito antibodies now or something, okay? Because now whenever a mosquito bites me, I don't even feel it. It just pops up and I'm just like, oh, yep, I guess I got bit, right? But before, I would get bitten. I'd feel that shit. I'm like, dang, I'm getting eaten alive out here. But now it feels like when they suck on my blood, they just die off rip. That's what it feels like. Might have to start busting out the flashlight soon. This trail is actually my practice trail. It's been my practice trail for many years now. I used to use this trail to gauge my readiness for other bigger trails. So generally the rule is you want to get up to the sign up top in no more than an hour, right? That's when you know you're going at a decent pace. You know, I honestly thought I was gonna go over today, over the time limit, just because it's been a while since I've hiked with a weighted bag. But I think from all the cardio that I've been doing, all the running I've been doing recently, it's gave me a very big boost. Because if you didn't know, I've been running 8 miles daily. Okay, I have a set route that I take, and yeah, on a daily. And honestly, my 6 mile hike today with a 40-ish pounds weighted bag felt way better than just running 8 miles. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not actually sprinting up the mountain, but it just felt way more doable. My stamina and endurance is, I'm not tooting my own horn or anything, I just feel like these are my strong suits. Yeah, I rarely get tired, guys, and if I do get tired, I'll take 2 sips of water, sit down for 5 minutes, and I'm ready to go again. Okay? And I think we're gonna have to bust out the flashlight. Yeah. Zero care, my friends. Stop showing that you care about a girl so much. Okay? And this message doesn't mean go be toxic, alright? Toxic masculinity isn't good. I want you to be comfortable offending everybody, okay? Just don't even worry about anyone else's opinions and whatever, okay? You don't want to ever change yourself because of how you think another person will perceive you, okay? Because you're robbing yourself of your own authenticity. And at the end of the day, you're the only one that's going to have to look in the mirror at the end of the day and know that you're not being real with yourself because of someone else, right? Or because you wanted to please someone else. And that's not a good feeling, my friends. So I'd advise you to cut that shit out. Alright? Let's get some trail footage. The hiking fit today. We got the OG hiking shoes. These have seen war and back, my friends. When I tell you, these have seen fights that you have never even thought existed. We got the nice comfortable jogger sweats. That is one of the checkpoints right there. That is a chair. And so that's how you count the miles going up here. Every chair is, I forgot, I think 2 miles or something like that. Or maybe it's like 1.5 or something like that. And that's how you know how much progress you're making. Oh yeah, it's getting real dark now. Feeling good, guys. Feeling very good. Alright, my friends, so we just finished the hike, and I'm back at the front gate. We were up, you can't see, but the mountain ranges are all the way up there. And so that concludes our hike today. We did a grand total of about 12 miles. Yeah, my friends, I'm feeling very good. Also had a nice conversation with you guys. And I think the plan now is we're gonna hit the market, and I'm going to pick up some ground turkey and chicken. Your boy is hungry. I could go for pack of ground turkey right now. Fire. Alright guys, so we're back at the car. We just completed our 12-mile hike for the day, and feeling good, guys. I'll tell you what, the best part about finishing a hike is definitely coming back to ice water. And I love myself for packing an ice water before I left the house, because guys, come on now. Oh shit. That's number one. Number two, switching the shoes off. We gotta take these off, bro. Hold up. Up to Minnesota. Alright guys, yeah, so we're back. Switch back to our normal shoes real quick, and yeah, that's going to conclude the video for today. I had a good time chatting with you guys up in the mountain ranges, and let me know if you like the more wildlife settings, because I know I do. Yeah, whenever I'm in nature, I'm a lot jollier. So yeah, definitely expect more videos shot outdoors. And yeah guys, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Have a good rest of your evening, my friends, and yeah, take care of yourselves. Peace.